Where we see our company filling that gap is in producing very low carbon intensity synthetic diesel and jet fuel using renewable sources.
Hi, you're watching Global Energy Show's 5x5 series. I'm Rachel Gregory. Today, I'm joined by Gord Crawford, President and COO of Expander Energy, Inc. Gord, thank you for being here today.
I'm very glad to be here.
Gord, tell us about Expander Energy. What do you do?
Expander Energy is a technology development company based in Calgary that has developed a suite of technologies to convert renewable feedstock, biomass, and renewable electricity into drop-in synthetic diesel and jet fuel, low carbon intensity, fossil-free fuels for the new upcoming low carbon future.
Expander Energy talks about the practical energy transition. Can you tell us more about that and your opinion on what the energy mix will look like in the next decade?
There's a bit of a debate right now on how quickly an energy transition will occur. There's no question that we're going to move to lower carbon, more efficient modes of energy for transportation and home heating and electricity. The question is how quickly that'll happen. A lot of people are driving Teslas already, but it represents a very, very small percentage. So although electrification of small vehicles is a practical path forward to decarbonize, the electricity grid capacity, materials to make the batteries, the rollout of vehicles will take decades and cost trillions. In the meantime, we have an infrastructure of diesel and jet fuel production, distribution, and consumption. Every diesel truck out there, every jet, rail engine, ocean-going ship typically burns either diesel or jet fuel. So what do we do about those vehicles now? And as you're saying, for the next 10 years. Where we see our company filling that gap is in producing very low carbon intensity synthetic diesel and jet fuel using renewable sources and displacing petroleum fuels in a steadily increasing manner while using the existing infrastructure.
Expander Energy has developed multiple energy conversion technologies. Can you tell us about your latest patents, EBTL and BETL? What makes these processes special?
These are processes that take either biomass, wood, forestry residue, agricultural residues, wastewater treatment, solids, and gasify them to utilize the carbon and hydrogen that are inherent in that material. We then either utilize a steam methane reformer in the case of EBTL, or we use a high temperature steam electrolyzer in the case of BETL to boost up the hydrogen content to allow us to then run it through a Fischer-Tropsch conversion process to make synthetic diesel or jet fuel. The real important breakthrough here is it is a practical, proven set of technologies to produce fuels now.
Earlier this year, Canada's first gas-to-liquids plant was expected to start up and produce synthetic diesel. Can you give us an update on this?
The Carseland facility, constructed by a company called Rocky Mountain GTL, started up in January of this year. It is producing drop-in synthetic diesel. It is commercial proof of 2/3 of the process that we are proposing for places like Slave Lake and elsewhere in Canada. The Carseland facilities shows that we can reliably and economically convert synthesis gas developed either using biomass gasification or using electrolysis and convert it economically into synthetic diesel and jet.
Gord, what's next for Expander Energy? What projects do you have in the works?
Expander Energy is in the final stages of developing and financing our first EBTL facility in Slave Lake, Alberta. In parallel with that, we are developing our biomass electrolysis to liquids, BETL, process in cooperation with the Canadian Nuclear Labs of Canada. Canadian Nuclear does extensive work with Atomic Energy of Canada and the Canadian government on all sorts of energy issues. And they're extremely enthusiastic to work with us in integrating our biomass electrolysis to liquids to produce an e-fuel, and a power-to-liquids drop-in fuel for the aviation and marine industries in Canada.
Thank you, Gord. It was great chatting with you today and hearing about the exciting work that Expander Energy is doing.
Very nice meeting you.
Thank you for watching Global Energy Show's 5x5 series. Like this video, share it to your network, and make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.